Alright, enough about that shit. Let's go on to another topic. This one is video games that have made you cry. I'm going to go ahead and go first because 0% of them. I've played a shit ton of video games, not one ever has ever made me cry, not even want to. Not even a little bit. It didn't even bother me in Heavy Rain when the little kid died. I don't give a fuck. He died. He got hit by a car, shit happens.
He didn't even get hit by a fucking car.
Or whatever
His
happened.
dad jumped in front of him. His dad took the full brunt of that fucking car hit. I know you want to talk about Heavy Rain.
He obviously didn't take the full brunt. The kid died.
The kid died from it.
Was it a fucking... maybe it was a Gwen Stacy fucking thing where he jumped on him wrong or something.
No. Still, point is, little kid died, I didn't give a fuck.
I know a video game that actually almost made me cry.
For those of you who don't know, this is whatever the fuck you want to call yourself.
Roach.
This is Roach. I don't know why he's fucking talking now, but he is now.
I'm now.
What video game made you cry?
Homefront. The very beginning. And
Homefront?
Thor,
Is that Medal of Honor?
Thor knows the scene where you hear the two parents like, "Don't look away, honey. Everything's gonna be okay." And then you hear the gunshots and you see them fall over. And then you see the little kid. Ah, I'm going. Oh,
Terrible
terrible.
games like that, yeah.
Wow, talk about entering the threshold. Pretty fucking quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, that kind of made me sob a little bit.
I played Homefront, didn't make me cry.
Damn. Let's see. For me, I would say there've probably only been 2 games that have ever made me tear up, really. And that means, full well up, maybe a single tear down the cheek, because I don't cry very easy in movies or games or anything, but...
He's a liar.
No, I'm not in that case.
Seen him do it.
In real life emotional situations, sure, I'll cry. But games, movies, not really. But the first one was Metal Gear Solid 4. That whole fucking game is just this epic roller coaster ride of emotions and all that. Characters we've known for years and all that. Just so huge fucking end of the game. It's sad, it's happy, it's brutal, it's awesome.
He can't give it away because I haven't beaten it.
I can't give away any of it. But anyway, I definitely teared up because that game is masterful. And then also the end of The Walking Dead Season 1 by Telltale Games.
See, now I thought that was going to do it, but it didn't.
I got so... Has anyone...
How'd you end it, Aaron?
Has anyone...
Probably the most dick way possible.
Probably.
How did you end
Of
it?
course. What do you think? That's how I play games the first
I
time.
know, but what choice did you make?
Shot him.
I did not, and I still cried.
I shot him.
Shot him in the facet.
Yeah.
Right in the facet.
I just... that game was so...
He was trying to eat me. So I shot him.
I didn't let it get that far.
I shot him
I was a good parent figure.
in
I
the
left before he turned.
face.
I told her it was what needed to be done and told her to shoot me before I turned.
Nope.
It's what needed to be done. You have
Shot.
graduated childhood. It's the last lesson of growing up in the apocalypse.
Yeah, well, I shot him. And I didn't feel bad about it.
Okay, well, I can only think of one game that wasn't announced yet, but it was the first mission of The Last of Us.
Oh, yes.
Fuck. No, I teared up a little at that too.
See, I didn't.
I did.
I was just like, well, and spore-driven apocalypses, bitches die. Sometimes
The
bitches
horrible sounds that she was making, just,
That was fucking brutal. Which one was this?
the opening of The Last of Us.
die. Given our general location, it's kind of hard to tell whether those are fireworks outside or actual gunshots.
Given the time of year,
It's
I'm going to pray
fireworks.
that they're fireworks.
It is around the 4th of July, so I'm going to hope they're fireworks, but last night there was something really loud that went off that either sounded like somebody hit the side of like one of those metal dumpsters,
I'm pretty sure it was a damn gunshot.
or someone just shot a gun in the air.
That's what I think.
I think it was
No.
like a quarter stick of dynamite.
Where? Because it sounded like metal. So did they like put it in a can and light the motherfucker off? Like I don't know what
Maybe.
happened. I just know it was
Put
crazy.
it in a big dumpster.
Are you
with
talking
a
about the
high-
sound I heard, but you guys didn't?
No.
I'm confused.
No. I'm talking about last night. You're talking about the other day.
Oh.
The other day you asked me.
Yeah, night before last.
I'm
I
talking
heard
about
something.
literally last night. I heard like what sounded like a gunshot, or somebody hit like the side of one of those metal dumpsters with like a shovel.
It sounded like it was in our
This is-
driveway the other night. I don't know what it was.
I don't know what it was either.
Yay for life in our terrible neighborhood.
Yep.
Right?
So, The Last of Us Juice Box. You ever cry at a video game?
Yep.
What?
Fable 2.
Really?
Really?
Fable 2.
Why?
Fucking
Really?
softy.
Did you cry because it was so bad?
No, it's my favorite game, asshole.
No, it's a fun game. I'll give you fun.
The
but
ending sucked balls.
The ending is terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. I knew
It
it
was
was
quick.
coming.
I don't know what was more annoying to me though, the end of Fable 2 or the end of Fable 3. I don't know.
I
Fable 3
love
just pissed
Fable
me off.
3.
Fable 3 was
Absolutely.
bullshit.
No, Fable 2's
The
ending
ending
is
of Fable
bullshit.
3 was bullshit. I would have rather have the Fable 2 ending
I would not.
than that shitty quote-unquote boss fight in Fable 3.
No, that boss fight was
Shitty.
way better than anything
Shitty,
Fable 2
That's
had.
a
shitty,
different top-
shit,
But
shitty,
hey,
shit.
that's a different topic.
Yeah.
It's not about videos
Sorry.
that made you
Anyway,
Going on.
why did you cry in Fable 2?
When they kill your sister at the beginning, that pisses me
No,
off. every time.
that is
Why?
pretty sad.
All he did was shoot.
Yeah.
That was
As
it.
if she's not bad enough. She's a homeless fucking kid who's lost all her parents and
Yeah.
everything she has.
She's been reunited
Yeah.
now.
If you believe in that shit.
It happens in Fable.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
They've shown it.
Okay, well, I played the first game at that point.
Oh, well,
And,
reunited, and it feels so good.
at the end of the game,
Reunited.
when your dog takes that spell
Oh yeah.
Aw.
All right.
to protect you, that
Puppy.
pissed me off. And then I got to the DLC, and I'm like, hey, I can sacrifice somebody and bring my dog back. Awesome.
Hell yeah!
But you're all right with human sacrifice?
Humans are dicks.
Humans can die all they fucking want, but don't kill the puppy.
Shooting the little,
I agree on that.
shooting the sister was human sacrifice.
I think, well, that's different. I didn't sacrifice a little kid.
I'm not the one who
I
sacrificed.
a frail old
Different.
man. It's different.
All right, you.
The ending of Walking Dead Season 1 and Season 2 actually got to me.
Don't get me wrong,
I
I
don't
love
think
the
season two,
ending of
so-
season
Okay,
2.
so we won't.
It's
we won't
masterful.
spoil
You
it.
haven't
I
played
won't,
it?
I won't spoil
Okay,
it.
well, no
but
spoilers.
the ending was masterful. It just didn't quite put me in the same
Well-
emotional depth that the first season
Well,
did.
yeah, because you emotionally attach yourself more to Lee
Yeah,
than anything else. Because Lee was just, he was a great character.
he was.
Yeah.
No, I actually think Clementine's
They
a better
killed his wife.
protagonist, but I invested more emotionally with Lee, I think.
Yeah.
Which kind of ties into our last one, is because he was a dude.
And then after replaying it, when they brought out the remastered version of Final Fantasy X, I understand the ending of Final Fantasy X
Yeah.
more. So I won't say that it hit me a little bit more.
That's
Not-
one. Actually, that's one that was so long ago. It's been so long since I beat 10. It's been a long, long time. I'm pretty sure I, did cry.
it
at
didn't
that
like
one.
make me
I
fully
can't
cry.
guarantee it, but I'm pretty sure.
It didn't make me like full on like want to cry, but like it did hit me. Because I understand the ending a little bit more because I'm older now since I
Right.
first played it
Yeah.
and everything. Because at first I hated Final Fantasy X. I couldn't relate to the character, and this is a character that I should have been able to relate to more than anything.
Yeah.
You in particular, yes.
Me in particular, with my family background and everything,
Yeah,
I should have been able to relate with Tidus.
But he's such a whiny bitch about it.
Well, and then like there's many things about Final Fantasy X that I feel is like draw it down some.
Like you're laughing.
Well, okay, since you brought it up,
Very good scene.
since you brought it up, we'll go ahead.
It
I'll
is
go
a
ahead and
good
talk
scene,
about
but
it.
come on.
I'll go ahead and
No,
talk
the
about
laughing
that.
is supposed to be forced and ridiculous.
Well, yeah, and I mean that's the thing. Like everyone else is just so depressing and
Yeah.
monotone, and like Tidus, they end up making him over
Yeah.
fucking humored, and he's basically like a fucking clown.
Yeah.
He's like Kafka if he was a good guy.
Kafka?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
love Kafka. You said Kafka.
I said Kafka.
Kafka. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What's he got to do with this?
But like that was one of the things that I still don't like. That I feel like they took a good character and they just kind of turned him into a fucking clown because of that.
Well,
Yeah.
you know.
But I understand why it is like that.
Yeah.
But like Final Fantasy X, like after I replayed it and everything, I understand the ending more, and
See,
it kind of hit me a little
Now,
bit.
It's
Final
a pretty
Fantasy.
powerful
Speaking
ending.
of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
I played that game with zero spoilers whatsoever.
When Aerith died.
I played that. Yeah, when she got stabbed, like I was
That hit me.
more shocked
I was shocked.
than I was devastated. I was
Same
like,
here. Same here.
she got stabbed, and I was like, ah.
Yeah, especially when you
What?
get that when you finally get that last superpower.
Her limit break.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
When
if
you
All
get
creation.
that
to
book,
get that,
Not all creation.
Yes.
What is hers?
No.
I don't remember her final.
it's
Oh,
badass. You get the
Is
magic
it Breath of
barrier.
the Ancients or something?
Something like that. You get this awesome limit break, and then she just dies.
Yeah.
Like
She
Sephiroth
just
stabs her,
fucking
and then like
gets
my first
stabbed.
reaction was when I played it is like, there went my fucking healer.
yeah.
And then when they did the cutscene and everything, I was like, oh, that's sad.
See,
It
for
is
me,
sad,
I used
you know,
my characters at that time. I was using Cloud, Barrett, and Tifa. I wasn't
Yeah.
using Ares. So when bitch got subbed.
Yeah.
I was like, why? And then I was
Yeah,
like, I
it's
mean, I don't
pretty-
anyway, but why?
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
I didn't ever tear up at all in Final Fantasy. Actually, I got a little close in 9. 9, 10, and even 8 get me a little close, but even though 7 is not far behind in quality to me from those games, honestly, it never really made me
Watch
Yeah.
it.
like in 8 when Renoa is like drifting, is consigned to die. I'm just
Yeah.
like, yeah. And at 9, those
Pretty
games
sad
are really
moments.
fucking
How
brutal
about this?
too.
what was
Yeah,
the one
they
that
do.
came after Vesperia? It was on the PS3. I can't remember what.
Zil-
it was before Zillion.
Races F?
Yes, that's it.
I have a but
If you play the story comes after the main,
the F part of Grace's
yeah,
F.
there is some fucking serious.
Yeah, there's some
emotional
shit.
I'm told it's
There's
one of the
some
best
shit.
games,
It
so
is.
I
I like Vesperia more still, but Grace's was great. I loved Grace's.
Yeah, I've only played Destiny and Destiny 2, which is technically Eternal. Or,
Phonia?
no.
Why?
I need to buy Master. That's
Why?
I never owned it.
I've never played it either.
No.
What?
I never
You
got
might own it.
the first
Yeah,
Tales game that I actually played Vesperia.
I have Tales of Symphonia from the GameCube. It's sitting downstairs in my
I'm not
game
having
case.
fun
I'm gonna play the remaster.
And I
I'm pretty
believe
sure
he
you
has
got
the
it.
remaster.
I will play it. I just
Fuck
haven't yet.
is wrong with you people?
I didn't know anyone had it.
Yeah, were you're a fan of the Tales game? You never played Symphonia.
Well, the first one I ever got.
Motherfucker.
Nothing but
You
good
gotta
things,
remember.
That's why I bought that.
You
but I haven't played it.
motherfuckers.
You gotta remember, I didn't have a PS2.
It was on GameCube.
Yeah.
You
That was
motherfucker.
before I got into them. The first one I played was Vesperia, and that was
Oh,
only
on the
because
360?
yeah. Which
I never
Alright.
even got into the Tales series until a year and a half ago.
you know what pisses me off about that
Setting.
is that they released an international edition of Vesperia where you got to play as fucking Flynn.
Yeah.
When did they
And,
release
and
that?
They never released it over here.
Motherfucker.
And a whole nother character. There was a whole nother story.
Yeah.
I never got to play because they didn't release it in America.
Yeah, that tends to happen.
Fuck them.
There's this awesome Tales of Destiny 1 remake that only Japan got.
Why
That
do
was,
they-
for,
they
that was
get all the
on the
good shit?
GameCube.
They do.
You could fucking summon Daimlos, this epic fucking form. That doesn't matter to anyone that played it. I've seen the gameplay.
'Cause I
It's
have played it.
improved. I've seen some of the story scenes that they've added. It all looks epic.
Like, I'm surprised we're getting Zesteria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
Like I really
And
am.
Berseria
Yeah.
coming to us too. Same date release, actually, I believe.
I
Awesome.
think so. But yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people say when it comes to like emotional games, especially in the Final Fantasy series, that a lot of people say 4.
4 is pretty powerful.
Like a lot of people
I
say
would
4.
say 6 over 4.
And if you play like the after years shit and everything.
See,
a lot-
6 though for me
No,
wasn't really emotional as it like. It was emotional, but
There
it
were
kind of
bits.
like the 7 thing. It was more shocking. Like when he won, I was like,
oh, that's really shocking.
I was like, eh.
But I mean,
The bad guy never wins.
if you don't get enough fish when Sid dies,
Yeah.
that's pretty fucking sad. Especially since you don't know if that's what's supposed to happen. Which
Right.
I didn't know at the time, and I was like, he died.
Yeah.
And then she tries to kill herself, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff.
The
But
world-
so, in summation, then, I guess all 5 of you have teared up at one point or another. I am just a cold-hearted bastard when it comes to video games.
let's
You
do
don't-
that.
You don't have
Yeah.
any tears.
I don't have any what?
You don't have any tears.
I have tears. They're just not for video games. It's for real emotional situations and the occasional movie.
Mine mostly gets shed when I'm reading books. Like if I'm reading a really good book, especially if it's a series
It's
I'm
happened to me before.
invested in.
Yeah, books have
Like
happened.
with Dritz.
You know, the closest I ever got was I teared up a little bit in one of the Sword of Truth series books.
Yeah, I can see that.
But it wasn't really like, even like a full well up. It just got to the point where I was just like, you know what, everything's gonna be fine. It was like the tears were coming, and my body was like, "Nope." You just bring those right back down, and it's gonna be all right.
I just thought
Swallow it like a man.
It's like when Verdine died. That was,
Yeah,
That wrecked me.
When he
that
stabbed-
might have been the one that got me to cry.
that's what that was what was doing it. The white blade and that whole thing. I was like, but and then it was just like my whole thought process shut down. I was like, but he. That's what it felt like. It was like,
that whole
nope.
series just
But he
so
loved
brutal
it
and
now.
wonderful and awful and amazing. I can't even describe it in any way that doesn't contradict itself.
Yeah, for
Yep.
me, it
Read
was-
Sword of Truth. If you've never read
It's
it, read
incredible.
it. It's an incredible series.
For me, it was then the.
There's
Ghost.
castrations and
Oh yeah.
I mean it goes from full on
Right.
badassery, like heroic badassery, to like full on horrible depravity
Well, hell,
in one book.
you got about the first half of the first book. Is
Yeah,
like
Wizard's
this,
first
it's like
rule.
the beginning of this epic quest and everything, and then for about the last third, most of it, it turns into a fucking BDSM torture porn almost.
It's really fucked up.
Yeah, like this control fantasy that is going on. It's
So you
brutal and
The whole thing, it's a
awful.
great book series.
And
the
it
whole
just
thing
it
is fucked
ends up overpowering. It ends up with this perfect finale.
Well,
Yeah, the way the end of the first book tied everything together, and like the whole like, that
It's
whole like light bulb
masterful.
moment was just like, oh my god, I love this book. Like,
Yeah. And the series keeps it going.
yeah.
That's good.
But it gets to, when he's writing that book, do you think, he's just fighting in regular clothes, and then halfway through the book, he has a belt around his neck, stock in his hand. Sounds like a great idea. Write it down. Asphyxiation again.
No, I think he was actually starting to read Game of Thrones when he was
that might have
when he
been
was
it.
writing the end of the first book. I think
I'll
he
tell you
started
what,
reading Game of
Ari
Thrones.
Salvatore's gotten a lot more raunchy in his fucking books here lately too.
Well,
Yeah.
no spoilers, please.
No, I'm not going to
Maybe
give
we
any
should start a
spoilers.
book
Gotta work through those.
podcast, actually.
We could. I mean,
We could, but it'd be mostly fantasy books.
It
Well,
would
and this kind
We
of
couldn't
ties
really
into-
be like, we couldn't be
I
like.
could talk about a few things.
I mean, like what? Like we're not gonna be like, we're not like gonna be like, and then Anne Frank. Like it's not
Yeah.
gonna
Oh,
happen.
hell no.
We're not gonna do
I'm
that.
at the end of that book.
Well, this
Right?
kinda,
She dies.
this kind of ties in good too, though, because
Hey, guess what,
in this
guys?
podcast-
The Nazi founder.
And in this podcast, we talk about all things all things gaming.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we haven't talked about yet is tabletop RPGs. And one of the
True.
biggest things,
Which
in-
could be our next podcast. Actually, will be our next podcast.
yeah,
Next
we can do that.
Pixelated Apocalypse. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's tackle tabletop gaming.
sounds
A
good.
little of that.
Sounds good.
But we all love the fantasy realm, and that ties in a lot with
True,
it.
true.
Especially with
Very
one of
true.
the tabletop RPGs that we play a lot, which
Yeah.
is
D&D,
done
yeah.
with
D-
D&D.
I'll admit, yeah, R.A. Salvatore's work is very critical lately in the works of D&D.
It's
storyline.
it's the main world.
He's one of the main three authors that is
Yeah.
doing the current D&D state of D&D.
Yep.
But that's for next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. So for Pixelated Apocalypse, I am Uber Bulge.
Double A Ron.
Westicles.
Big Man Thor Age 13.
Juice box.
And
Roach.
Talk to you later.